Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna show you why we love investing in Section 8 affordable housing, single family rentals. I got the math right on the board. This is a deal that we actually have under contract right now. Pretty typical. This one's pretty good, but I want to explain exactly how it works and why we like these types of properties. Purchase price on this bad boy is $72,500. Not very expensive, so that's a $72,500. I am using a DSCR, debt service coverage ratio loan. So I don't have to submit all my tax returns and all that stuff. It's just credit and assets. It's gonna cost 20% down. I did negotiate a 2% credit from the seller. So my total loan costs are gonna be about $15,000, okay? So I'm gonna put $15,000 down to buy this property. It rents for $1,200 a month. That's market rent. It could go for 13, it could go for 11. It's probably gonna land at the 12 mark, $1,200 a month per month in rent. And then $700 is what my all-in payment is. And that is with 8.25% interest rate, probably more or less what it'll be. Now, I will say this, Section 8 actually pays fair market value a little bit more than $1,200, but if we rented just a typical tenant, it will probably be around $1,200 if they're not using Section 8 subsidized housing. What that leaves us with is $500 left over every single month. So you have $1,200 for the rent, $700 for the payment, $500 left over net cash flow every single month. Now, this is very attractive, but long term, the market could appreciate 10% tomorrow, and this property would be worth a whopping $7,200 more. So these really aren't long-term appreciation games. Like, yes, this will for sure appreciate over time, but that's not really where you're gonna make your money. Where you're gonna make your money is in this 500. So you take this 500 and you multiply it by 12 months and you get $6,000 a year, okay? Now remember, my total out-of-pocket cost was $15,000. You divide those up and it's 40%. So this deal is a 40% cash on cash return. And this is ultimately what we're after, because in less than 3 years, I will have all of my money back from this deal, and everything from that point will be profit and cash flow. Now, yes, there's maintenance. Yes, there's property management fees. Those are factored in. The maintenance side is actually interesting because you never know what's going to happen. Do your inspections. Make sure you look at the properties really good. Don't buy anything you're uncomfortable with. This property was purchased rent ready straight from MLS. I didn't have to cold call. I didn't have to go door knock. I didn't have to buy it from a wholesaler. I just went onto Zillow, found the property, made sure the numbers work, and now we're under contract. So this is why we like Section 8 affordable housing, single family rentals. And what's really cool about this is if you're first getting started, or maybe you are looking to diversify, the barrier to entry here is not extremely high. Like $15,000 to buy a home is extremely cheap to get into. And the cash on cash returns are great. So that is a breakdown of a deal that we are doing, Section 8 affordable housing. This one is actually in Ohio. If you have any questions about this deal or have any questions about investing in single family housing, Section 8 in Ohio, wherever it might be, just drop your question in the comments below and I'll make sure to help you out.